Hello, very good day to you. If you're hoping for a bit of rain this weekend, I do actually have some good news because there is going to be some wet weather sweeping its way through. Currently there's a weather system that's bringing a fair amount of rain across parts of Scotland into Northern Ireland as well, and that is going to make its way southeastwards as we go into the weekend. But for the time being, still a bit of a northwest-southeast split across much of central southern England, many parts of southern Wales as well. A fine day, lots of sunshine on offer. Yes, there's a bit of a breeze, but plenty of blue skies. Further north and west though, it's a different story. It's more blustery, it's cloudier, it's wetter as well. Some pretty high rainfall totals building up, particularly across the western parts of Scotland as we go through today and into tomorrow. In fact, we have issued a warning for parts of western Scotland because there's the potential that we could see, well, 40 to 60 millimetres of rain quite widely, and perhaps up to 100 millimetres of rain over the highest grounds. That's enough to cause some problems. A bit of localised flooding, even a bit of travel disruption as well. Also factor in the winds. We're talking gusts of around 40, 50 miles per hour, maybe a bit stronger than this, so pretty unsettled indeed. Towards the southeast where we get that sunshine though, temperatures are, well, still a little bit on the high side, mid to high 20s, perhaps 27, maybe 28 Celsius around some parts of London. Further north and west though, especially with all that unsettled weather around, it is going to be markedly fresher and really feeling it too. Then, as we go overnight, it is going to turn increasingly cloudy and wet as that wet weather across the northwest becomes more widespread. Some eastern parts, Aberdeenshire and down the eastern side of England, largely avoiding much of the rain, a bit more shelter here, less of a breeze as well, but elsewhere and also across some parts of the southeast, there will be a fair bit of cloud and outbreaks of rain pushing their way through. It's always going to be heaviest across western parts of Scotland generally, but a few heavier bursts are possible elsewhere. With the cloud, the rain and some blustery winds, it's not going to be a cold night. No, not particularly chilly at all. In fact, temperatures generally holding up in mid-teens for many places. Quite warm, nowhere near as warm and as humid as it was earlier on in the week, however, so not too uncomfortable for sleeping. Then tomorrow it is looking like quite a cloudy day, still quite breezy, blustery in a few places, and there will be outbreaks of rain. We've had so much dry weather recently during the week, it may be a bit disappointing for some that we have then rain arriving in time for the weekend. Lots of plans at this time of year. All the while eastern areas avoiding the worst of the rain, likely to stay that little bit drier, some bright spells developing perhaps across some places as well, but further west, a damper story. Still some heavier rain for western Scotland and the potential for some heavy rain to push into parts of the southwest, so that's definitely something we're keeping an eye on as well. Because of the cloud and the rain and those blustery winds, temperatures for many across England won't be quite as high as they will be today. We're looking at mid-20s really at best, feeling a bit fresher as well. Those temperatures only around average for the time of year, and further north and west, well, feeling a bit similar to recent days. Then as we go into Sunday, perhaps a greater chance of some bright or sunny spells developing. The rain looks a bit more showery in nature, so a bit more hit and miss. It's still kind of coming from the west-northwest, and so it's northern western areas where we're going to see the most frequent showery bursts. Towards the east, the southeast, a greater chance of avoiding them, but there will be a few showery bursts pushing through. Still a bit blustery at times, and so that's going to add to the slightly fresher feel to things compared to recent days. Low 20s looks about as high as we're going to get on Sunday. Some places towards the northwest will be, well, low to mid-teens really, so definitely a fresher feel here. But the fresher weather doesn't look like it will last all that long. There definitely looks set to be something drier, sunnier and markedly warmer as we go through next week. That's definitely something to keep on top of. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.